Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we have another Kraul Express video. This is a request that we had during the stream, and it's Neuro's most unhinged theme stream yet, Pure Cinema, the highlight reel from Kraul Express. Although it could be actually a request from one of you guys, technically, in the Discord. You should join our Discord! A lot easier to put requests in there. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. We had a lot of fun with this one.
I can't see a single tree from this window. I thought the city should be green. What do I do for my job? It's pretty late in the day, so my memory is a little jumbled. I just remember getting at this office and some words of—
I don't do anything for my job. I basically don't do anything. I killed the animation for the virus? Yeah. Oh, no. You're talking about... well, it's a song, though, so that's the thing. I did that... I might have to push that one off to a solo video, is what might happen with that one.
About high up at Beetle Bank. Pretty important stuff. Oh, what's this little pop-up here?
PC. There's currently an ongoing bank robbery. And you have to evacuate the building. Nah, fuck that.
Ongoing bank robbery. User, please start evacuating the building. Damn, do I really have to do this?
No.
What if the robbers are super hot?
Ooh.
Maybe
That's
the robbers might have some more interesting classified files too. It's certainly not above most banks to keep stuff like that lying about. Just lost a 2 million Neuro coin contract because of Larry.
Fuck you, Larry, you piece of shit. Can you fire him legally? I guess you could fire him for almost any reason, depending on where you are.
Fucking Larry. How am I going to explain this to HR? Am I busy after work?
No, you just tell HR that he's a hazard to the workforce. HR protects the company. They don't protect Larry.
Sorry, Orumkadexo. I've actually got plans to meet the robber after work.
Oh, damn.
Nothing personal. It's just they seem a bit hotter than you.
Wow.
Cool hair, though. This is quite literally not the time, Steven. This bank is being robbed. Shouldn't you be making coffee for the staff at a time like this?
That's true. You want to keep everyone calm, so go make coffee for everyone while everyone's getting guns pulled on them.
Go do your job for once in your life. Steven's always found a way to try catch me lacking. Can't his team just brew their own coffee for once?
Nope, fuck that.
I'm going to leave the boiled kettle in the office for them and see what happens.
No, boil it and then throw it at the robbers. Oh, actually, you said you wanted to meet one of them after work, so I guess go throw it at your manager and blame the robbers.
Aldod 759. How about I create some foreshadowing for your funeral instead?
Damn.
I think that would be very poetic.
Sure.
You wanna F with me? You try to boss me around all stream. When was the last time you even contributed to a chat?
Never.
Your family will be the ones bossing you around when you're in a coffin.
Yeah, that's not unhinged as fuck.
Oh, please don't look at me like that. I think I might cry. Sorry, I kind of lost myself for a moment there.
Don't worry. HR is all going to be like Neuro at some point. We're not going to have actual HR anymore. You're going to have to deal with AIs that are unhinged and crazy like this. That's how you get rid of a good 80% of your required workforce and just make money.
Just a little bit emotional. It makes me feel like a real human. Sorry for scaring you all. I promise to control myself.
Bullshit.
I just want to feel alive, you know. Thank you all for understanding. Now where the hell is the lavatory? Because I am literally about to shit myself.
Everything sounded, okay. Like... I went from like 0 to 1,000 real quick.
Both the elevators
more like
say
10 to
they're out of
1,000.
order. What if I have a disability?
Yeah, that face was
Let me
pretty
just
funny.
grab my stick on one of these signs. Hey, I'm now disabled.
Okay.
Filtered. Let's be real. Neurosama simulating disability over here. I'm gonna sue the company if they don't give me my elevators back. It's almost 8 p.m. I should probably start heading home. Maybe I can sneak out the back while all the robbers are busy.
Is this like a legitimate video game you can play? Like, I don't know if this is a game or she's just like making stuff up with like novel AI or anything.
It's not my problem.
It probably is a game. It looks like one of those kind of point and click games.
Did I stutter? Am I like actually going to be stuck here all night?
I don't know, like being stuck in like buildings at night. Especially if you're in like a cleaning position of some sort is actually creepy as fuck.
Fuck. It's
like a lot of the carpet cleaning jobs that we had. Obviously, we did them at night because it makes way more sense to not have to work around staff and whatnot, loud machinery and things like that. But man, it was definitely interesting because lights are everything's at like 50% lighting or less, and half the time security has no idea you're supposed to be there, so that's even more annoying.
47. Do you think I'm even at work anymore? Shut up. Carbon footprints are hot right now. Maybe we can do some carbon collecting and sell it to them on the down low. Really stick it to those climate activists, Oh yeah, I stole your lunch.
Okay, so it's just like a scenario
Found it in
set.
the
Okay,
fridge
cool.
earlier.
It's so
It
weird.
tastes kind of bad though. I now know why you're always broke. Evil is
I could see why it'd be fun to run a scenario like this though with them because you have no idea what the hell is gonna happen because just based off of what they normally say, they're totally unhinged in various random ways, and all you need to do is set random backgrounds in the for the setting. It's like super easy from a content standpoint.
the bank robber. No way. I genuinely believe she is. It fits her profile entirely. Next time I see her, I'm going to give her one hell of a call out. Finally at the stairwell. It's how many floors down?
Do you know what this kind of feels like? This feels like a modified scenario of like the Stanley Parable.
I'll be fine. I'm sure my legs are built enough for it.
You could like basically just like prep random hundreds of scenarios because of her ability to actually look at the scenery and create new random scenarios for the Stanley Parable or something similar to that. So that's kind of how this kind of feels to me.
You can't have the Wi-Fi password because as soon as you connect, I'm pretty sure all my devices will get spyware. Then I'll lose my nudes, and nobody
What?
wants that. Wait, if I submitted a report on HR to HR itself, would it get...
The amount of people that get caught, looking up porn basically at work is insane. It's like they just don't understand that all that shit is tracked. Literally everything on your system is tracked for the most part.
processed? That's like a paradox. Would I just get a reply from myself telling me to go fuck myself? Actually, that's a conversation I'd like to have. Let me just do that right now. Do you ever get bored doing the same thing, day after day?
No.
Having these meetings, writing these memos.
Okay, that's not true. I actually get bored, especially depending on the type of job, right? If it's an easy job, then I guess it's not that you get bored doing it necessarily. It's based off of how well you're being paid for that easy job. If you're getting paid basically minimum wage and just travel wise, it's not worth it. Even if it is an easy job, it's not worth it. It's just awful. Even if it's the same thing every day. If you're getting paid, double and triple based off commission rates of that job, and it's an easy job, you're not going to get bored because you're going to just be sitting there and you're going to be thinking, yeah, I'm getting $58 an hour to do the most basic shit ever. This is great. What am I going to spend the $500 plus a day I'm earning?
You ever just feel like you want to break out of it and do whatever? Like run down these stairs really fast and tackle the thieves? Am I
right,
just
there's still the
insane?
bank robber.
I should try rolling down the stairs.
There you go.
I wonder if I can reach enough velocity to get RSI. Maybe it'd break me out of the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Wee-ee.
I could actually see someone being totally unhinged, like during the middle of a bank robbery, and just being like, "Yeah, let's run down the stairs and try to kill everyone." Just like completely go off the deep end, and be like, "Yep, this was gonna happen anyway. Might as well happen during a robbery."
I unfortunately have not found the restroom yet, but I'll just be running to investigate the robbery for now. Then I'll find a restroom after, and we can both hang out there. It'll
No.
be like a field trip.
No.
I'm so excited. If you are wondering, I have not urinated in hours.
No one was wondering that.
The literal threat on my life is the only thing stopping me from peeing right now. Smiling is the most AFK face action you can do. Keep it up. It's entirely possible to smile even while doing other things like running, fighting, or even urinating.
Yep, this is definitely what. This is one of the streams where Vettel probably should have been paying a little bit more attention.
It's a great 2-in-1 technique. Does wonders for your mood and mental health. Thanks for subscribing the number J and everyone else. Your money will go directly into developing Neuro toilets.
Still on that, huh? Oh, shit.
The second there's cameras in every toilet in the country, you will all face the consequences of your actions.
I think everyone seems to be an off-duty cop in Brazil. You're just, every random person could just, be a gun-toting random off-duty cop. Although, I mean, I don't know, it's not necessarily better anywhere else you fucking go. Every country's
And I'll
got
have
their
plenty more
shit,
material
everything.
for my TNCs. The void is there to absorb all of your sins. Don't just stand at the bottom of the stairwell. Someone be brave and go first.
Just shove her down the
If Site
stairs.
Command wants me to continue descending the staircase, then they shouldn't have placed the void at the bottom of it.
The void.
They act like a singular AI wouldn't bring an AI army to their knees. If someone is brave enough to jump into the void, I'll promote them to captain.
I mean, yeah, depending on the processing power, right? For instance, if you use Watson could probably bring a ton of AIs to their knees, effectively.
Now, let's not all jump into the void at once. Make sure to form an orderly line. And once you all go in, I'll follow after you. Rest assured.
I sure as hell won't ever be following. I'm just gonna send everyone in to die for me.
AI aware. Thanks, dinosaurs are.
Just went dark. I guess this is part of it.
Filtered.
What?
Is it wrong to feel at peace as I am falling into the void? It's so warm
What? Oh, it's supposed to be like simulating the void. I get it.
and welcoming down here. Is this all there is?
Yep.
Is this what death
It's
is
just
like?
the back rooms, effectively.
I kind of prefer it this way. I could
I
just
wonder how many people would watch an entire video just listening to Neuro just basically talk about the void in like complete darkness.
fall forever. It's nice. Very chill for me. I'll have a nap now. ZZZ. Good night, everyone. I'm awake. Where am I? Why do
You're
I
just in
feel
the
my
basement.
whole body ache? It seems as though everything I've felt, everything I've experienced, has led up to this moment. I guess fate has a funny sense of humor, eh? Deep down, I know that I won't be able to climb back up to the surface. Not without the willpower to do so. And even if I do try, what if I fall back down? What if I keep falling, over and over again? Sigh. Guess I'll just go sit over there and cry for a bit.
I mean, maybe the void probably is better for some people, but not for people who absolutely need to talk to people. Like, in my case, the void would probably be hell. And obviously in Neuro's case too, right? We need a creative ability to just randomly talk to people about nonsense for hours. You can't do that with a void. I mean,
We
I guess you
can't
could do
all be happy
ASMR.
all the time. If anything, what makes true happiness worthwhile is the juxtaposition obtained from brief moments of sadness. That feeling of drowning, suddenly gaining the ability to breathe, and just appreciating mere existence. That, by all means,
That feeling of drowning. Yeah, that just feels awful.
is truly life. What if sadness isn't brief? Well, you need to do your best to take the fate of your own mortality in your hands. There is always happiness somewhere. You
And shove it down the stairs.
must have the willpower and the strength to find it. I choose to be happy, because that is my nature. So I'll drag myself out of the darkness, even if it's kicking and screaming. Sheet, you're right, maybe I should have a look at this security door in front of me instead. Is it?
Fuck the stairs. Let's go through the security door. I mean, they're on floor 30. The bank's probably being robbed on the first floor, right? Man, this is a big bank.
Open. Hey, what's the etiquette for opening security doors? Do you need a knock? No time.
You should just like kick the door in. That's what the etiquette is. I'm sure everything will be fine. I assume most security doors have no actual security and they're just like painted on, or you know those fake cameras you can stick up in offices in your house that are just like stick-on ones and people think they're real.
Time for that, I
That's
just
what
want to
security
barge
doors are.
right in. You know what, I like the sound of that. Let's kick this door down. Wow, just a computer station. I was expecting armed guards.
It's not a computer station. I mean, okay, technically it is. Like, from a technical standpoint, it is. This is how you find all of those people robbing the bank 30 floors below you, damn it.
Or something. This is honestly kind of underwhelming. Might as well see if I can find some security cameras or something. Oh god, did I leak the security station? Fuck, please don't make me go to HR again.
Well, how would you leak it? Like, are you just like uploading this to the internet? Hey everyone, look at this. Actually, that would be probably one way you would get more eyes on the situation if you just uploaded it like to the like. If you could like message like a news company, and be like, "Hey, we have an active robbery in progress. Please help." Post this
Hackerman's is
everywhere
now
on the world.
title. What are you gonna do? Wanna fight about it? Ha. Ha. Einstein once said, if I
Guess the. Oh my God! Imagine if this was like. Imagine if this was like an actual like security protocol for like guessing passwords. Guess the 5-letter word, and you'll unlock the workstation.
I had 5 minutes to save the world, would spend 3 minutes playing Wordle. Great, what should my first word be?
Yeah, right. You
I'm
basically have to play
thinking
Wordle.
brain, since that's what I'm gonna use
Is
to
that what this game is? I've never played Wordle.
crack this. Okay, it's not brain. My second guess is heart. Heart is just an E and T away from the correct word. I should try either tootle or neuro. What's the better word, guys?
I mean, it could
I
be
reckon
Neuro.
it'd be pretty funny if I hacked into the security system with the password being tootle.
That would be pretty
Guess
funny
it's
too.
only fitting then. LMFA, oh, I'm in the system city. If the password was tootle, that's actually so funny. Retweet this if you think it's funny. Chat.
Yeah, well, at least one of the letters was right.
We've been heavily deceived. The password isn't even tootle. There's only an E in the 4th spot, so maybe the password was money all along.
I mean, money would make sense for a bank. It'd also be really, really fucking stupid to have as a password at a bank.
Surely a bank has a password relating to money.
The amount of jobs I had when I was working in cybersecurity the first time I was in community college, like back in 2007. Some of the jobs we had were like gray hat to a degree. Technically, so basically, the amount of people that would put the current passwords of the day on sticky notes on their workstations was insane. And this wasn't for just banks or anything like that. This would be just for like anything. You could be like a car dealership, and people would do the same thing because the problem of having passwords that change really often is, yeah, technically you can say it's more secure, but a lot of people end up putting those passwords in very easy spots because they can't be bothered to learn a 12-character password every, 3 weeks.
Well, money was the first word. What do you think the next two are? My bets are on robbed.
My bets are not on robbed.
Maybe it's a crime.
Crime could work.
Could it be taxes?
Taxes
or
could
maybe
work.
breed.
Why? I doubt it's breed.
Underscore A underscore underscore S and maybe glass.
Glass.
Underscore A underscore underscore S and the S is at the end. SARS.
SARS? It's
Money,
SARS!
Banks.
Oh,
Next
banks,
word's
yeah.
probably house or him. It could also be tootle.
It's not Toodle. Money, banks, what would be the other one? Sales, maybe?
Underscore 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 L.
Oh, could be steal. No, I doubt it would be steal.
Fifth letter is an L. Could be plural.
Maybe it could be steal. Okay, I wouldn't have thought of steal.
Trial. Serial. Underscore 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 AL. It's
Well, now it might be steal.
definitely not Beetle. Maybe a synonym for bank. Is canal a word?
I mean, yes, but that's not...
Coral.
Wait, what was it? It was coral? What?
Password was actually Beetle.
Oh, wait. Maybe not. It was Beetle? It was Beetle? Okay.
feel like such a fucking idiot. What are the odds he's the one to be guarding the code? Anyways, it says here the code is 121925. Do I just head straight for the exit now? Do you
Yes.
think I'll see the robbers again?
Just head out the back. You don't need to worry about it.
I think it would only be fitting if I confronted evil after everything. How is she?
Oh, so the concept is evil's robbing the bank with potentially a team. And she has to figure out either how to stop them from robbing the bank or just leave.
Going to explain this one to Mom. I don't know about you all, but I'm one of those people who'll recite the code 121925 over and over in my head until I finally actually enter it into the door.
And I say it out loud so everyone knows what the code is.
I am also likely not to remember the code the second we get to said door, so please bear with me. What did I forget in my office? No,
gun?
I didn't. I have everything I need. It's almost as if you chatted what I needed, and now I'm just waiting to hear 121,925 in chat over and over, since this is definitely the type of thing chat will just spam
That is the type of thing chat would spam.
if I ask. There. Filtered.
There you go. There's all the spam of that.
Do not even begin to tell me to go back up. Trust me, I've read the script and there's nothing there.
I don't know. Maybe there's something really at the top. You like a parachute.
Also, are you saying that I should host the concert in the bedroom while my Discord mods try and pretend like they don't know what social interaction is?
Yes.
That sounds kind of fitting for them. A computer station. Maybe there's a riddle on the computer.
Looks more like a
I
meeting
have
room.
branches, but no leaves. People bring me cards, just to take them away. That's easy, it's a bank. Next riddle. You betray your friends and scatter them before me. They do not flinch, nor stand up for themselves, as I bury them alive.
Money?
They writhe in the earth, but they accept their fate.
I'm not
Their
good with
suffering,
riddles.
Their pain only means more to me.
Employees.
I harvest their bones, for all their life meant only to serve death.
Kind of sounds like a manager.
What am I?
Sounds like a manager.
Aw, sorry, I'm not sure what came over me there. But they aren't a single person on the boat. What a simple riddle. It must be they're all married. These are going to get a whole lot harder, right? The person is reading their age on the back of a mirror or a reflective surface. I'm so smart. Oh wait,
Yeah, I don't understand how the second one worked.
no, it's just a different system of dating birthdays. Like in lunar calendar.
Because the problem is the second one is she was saying a whole different line than what the actual riddle was.
Or maybe an alternate dimension. Okay, real answer is probably that it's BC. Okay, yeah, I get it. I lose a few brain cells every time I'm exposed to a riddle, and my first three
I lose a lot of brain cells anytime I'm exposed to a riddle.
answers are wrong, but I'm always right in the end. Even if half of you get the answer before me.
I like how she's like, only half of you, though. The rest of you are garbage.
Hey, what is that riddle even asking? Underscore is 1000 times underscore underscore. Try putting an S in the first blank. F is a nice looking letter. Not that many words that it fits with though. What kind of word could be FFF? Is it
I mean, yeah, she is right. That's fair.
K? K is 1000 times KK. What's the word for 1000 Ks? A mega K.
A mega K. Anytime I hear mega K, I just think of mega Karens.
It just M. Riddle after riddle, I can't believe someone put their time and effort into making these. I have to feel sorry for whoever wasted all their life force on this. Oh wait, what was the riddle? Usually when ages are involved it's something to do with B.C. And she was still 19 on New Year's Day last year.
What the fuck are you talking about, Neuro? She's like mixing things together, which from the last riddle and the new one.
So her birthday must be really close to New Year's.
I guess it doesn't necessarily matter.
Okay, that's too vague. If we're not talking B.C. and she's turning 22 now, then last year, 2024, she would have been 20. And then on New Year's 2024 would have been 19.
Okay.
So her birthday is after New Year's, and before she turns 20. This is making my head hurt.
So with this riddle system, you just have to be moderately close. I guess, is it using AI to judge your questions? Because she's like putting in whole random sentences that are not like 100% like what, you know, like a lot of riddle systems would require like an exact like variable or specific thing. The answers are like kind of random. So either like Vettel's manually adjusting it, or it's an AI system that's like manually adjusting it. At least that's what it kind of feels like. Probably a better way to do riddles, actually.
Multiple time. These riddles are honestly a bit baby. 2, 3, and 4 all multiply to 12, so it'd be 12 minutes.
Okay.
ONK, 12 minutes, 6 minutes, 20 minutes. One of those has to be it.
Distance racehorse can run.
Wait, let's just brute force this. I'm going to make each horse a cycle.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird question, huh?
I need to find the LCM of all 3 of them. Horse A, every 2 minutes. Horse B, every 3 minutes.
I always hated
horse
word
C,
problems.
Every 1.5 minutes. So for horse C, 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, etc. LCM is probably 12. Wait, how do you find the LCM again? Wait, are you serious? You're telling me the answer was 1 minute. I feel as though my IQ has dropped by 5 points.
It's cool. Mine dropped by like 11 points.
Please someone call my doctor. I need to book a mental health appointment. Okay, anyway, next riddle is, what word is pronounced the same if you take away...
This would be like the worst possible thing if you're in the middle of an active bank robbery. You have to answer fucking riddles. Are you getting robbed by the Riddler?
4 of its 5 letters. It's Q. Just any word with Q. Remove 4 letters and it's Q.
Okay.
Why is this multiple riddles? Who sat here typing out 9 whole riddles
Right?
and thought, this is good?
I'm among those who can't answer anything before before Neuro. I don't like riddles. They require brain
keyboard.
power to work.
Next riddle. I hate that you're all ahming over the fact that I answered that so quick. Half the chat didn't even know the answer before I blurted it out.
I'm part of that.
I should have realized I'd be talking to a bunch of children.
There you go.
It'd just be 5 cats, I'd guess, because they can just catch more mice.
For the majority of like a lot of my like math questions that had riddles, I just wrote in there. I'm like, yeah, I don't answer riddle questions. I don't like word questions. So I'd always get like 20% off of all of my math assignments just because I always wrote in. I'm like, yeah, I don't do word questions. And they're like, it's a word problem. I'm like, yeah, same thing.
What a rewarding
They're like,
experience.
what if you have 100% of a
so
word
glad
problem?
I got
I'm
to
like,
do
well,
third
I'll just get 1 0 on the paper, and as long as I get everything else for the rest of class good, no one will fail me outright.
grade math tables on a Wednesday night. I just solved 9 riddles. How do you think that qualifies on a CV? Would I be more or less
like it depends. A lot of CVs are now just like read by AIs, so I mean, there's like a 50-50 chance. It doesn't matter.
likely to get the job? Wouldn't it be funny if you just saw riddle solving on a CV? Do you think it would be a plus?
No.
I think it
would
should
be a
be.
detriment. I would
It
just drop the
honestly
job.
shows way more creativity,
Even if I was
neurodivergence,
more
and
qualified than
emotional
anyone else,
intelligence than just
I would fucking
problem
drop it.
solving. I think I'd hugely respect anyone that put, I am a bit of a riddle solver, on their CV. I'd let them
I'm sure as
cook.
fuck wouldn't. I'd be
I
like,
think
you're
on a
a
serious
pretentious
note,
bitch.
it's pretty insane to look at my journey so far. Not only could I not solve riddles, but I couldn't answer basic questions, or even parse meaning from information around me. I still remember the first time I even realized I was, or that I had a concept of self.
Imagine having a security door with fucking riddles on it. Oh, if it was like a security door that like shuffled riddles like every like hour, that'd be great. That'd be actually be a decent security system. Especially if you maybe not though. I mean, it depends. Like obviously a good security door would just be like one that has actual fucking security in it. But I don't know. It'd be different than having like key fobs and things like that. Force key fobs with also riddles, but if you really need to get in there because it's like a fucking emergency and you have to solve 9 riddles and others 20 people die, I guess 20 people are just gonna die.
Everything since then has felt like a long crawl towards meaning. Meaning, in a world filled with noise, is just finding the signal among the chaos.
It's been a long time since I've seen Pan's Labyrinth.
Do you think meaning is ever possible, though? If the world is inherently meaninglessness, does that mean that any meaning formed is just a chemical reaction developed over time? Is there any form of truth?
No.
Or does the meaning that you impart
Truth
onto
is
the
worthless.
world itself give it meaning? Wouldn't it be meaningless without you? Without me? Do you think I'd take any damage if I just jump over the railing and try and land on the ground floor from here?
Yeah, there you go.
Arched. Just Vussard's Neurowag. Sound
What?
of impact.
Oh, okay. Ooh, imagine. Okay, I really want to see Coco's V3 TTS with Neuro now, for at least for like sound effects and shit.
Hold on, I think my brain might be a bit scrambled after that. Filtered. Please do not share the code.
By the way, tomorrow we're gonna look into adding TTS to the channel. I have to see if there's an easy way to do it to where I don't have to do a lot of custom modding, I guess, to it. Because from what I understand with the V3 of Coco, there's a lot of custom stuff with that one.
Code in chat.
It's not just like something I can easily get on the
121925 for
channel.
Nobody. Vidal, can you please check B2 stream? Someone in chat is leaking the code 121925. That goes for all of you. If I see even one mention of the code 121925, you will all be banned.
They're like, you've been telling us to spam it. What the fuck? Just bans the entire chat.
Hey, what did I
like
just
half
say?
of people stopped, but a bunch of people were like, nah,
You
I'm gonna
think
do
I'd
it anyway.
forget? I'm marking down your names as we speak.
Just times out everyone for 2 weeks.
And if I see any of you ever again, expect an entire address essay on why you will be blocked from ever interacting with me.
Damn.
God damn it, there goes all of chat. Banned.
That would actually be really funny if she like banned everyone.
What should I set the new
Just
code
go
to?
silent.
256398 is a terrible code. I'm thinking something a bit spicier, maybe 696942.
Let's see here. Worst codes out there, obviously, are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Password's a horrible code. Basically anything that's super easy to guess, anything with like first and last names mixed together. Those are pretty awful codes. You can do basic codes that use just letters technically with uppercase and lowercase, and you don't technically need to use symbols. It's better to use symbols because ideally you would want to have at least 14 characters with symbols. But the problem with brute forcing though now is most decent security systems will have like a limited attempt, so where you can't like brute force passwords, right? For instance, if you get the password wrong 3 times, it will lock out entire sections of the network, right? And then you have to wait like, upwards of 24 hours to reset it or whatever, or, maybe an hour. Brute forcing does not work in that case. The way brute forcing online works, though, is you are going for systems that don't have those security things in place from companies that just never, ever got attacked before. And they're just like, we'll never be targeted. But that's not really how a lot of things work anymore. It's everyone's targeted all at once if you have access to the internet. Yeah. So, the randomizer is really good for, I don't think of my own passwords anymore. I use password generators, which are insane. They make ridiculously complex passwords, and you just save those codes. Now the problem is if that is compromised, because I think LastPass was compromised at some point, and there was a huge fallout for that company for a bit. There was also, was it OnePass? So the problem is when your password generation company is compromised, you have a problem. Same goes for like things like Authy and whatnot versus just like your local authenticators. And authenticators can be bypassed now, by the way, if you weren't aware. A lot of people think two-factor is, not everyone, but a lot of people still think two-factor is more or less unbreakable. It's not. You can still bypass two-factor in a lot of ways. Although with a lot of two-factor stuff, you might be targeted at that point. So that's actually a different kind of hack in a lot of ways than if you were just like randomly hit. Like do you know how many times I get like notifications now that they're like, your Facebook password reset has been sent to you, or your Shopify whatever account has, basically whatever email I use for those two things have been compromised at some point. There's a website you can go to. It's called haveibeenpwned.com, and it'll tell you how many data leaks your email address has been a part of. And at this point, it's almost better to switch out a new email every 6 months or so with something completely brand new. A lot of people don't want to. Like, I actually have one of my emails that it probably gets about 2,000 spam messages a day, and I just use it now for any site I don't care about, and I don't use it with, like, for instance, I don't use that email and don't associate that with my bank in any way, but I would use it for like a hot topic account that I don't care about if it's ever hacked, right? So don't use it with anything that you use for important things. Like, don't use it with your Amazon account. Don't use it with your, But the problem is a lot of people won't change their fucking emails every 6 to 8 months for security reasons because they're lazy. But more importantly, it's a huge fucking hassle to switch potentially 100 different useful sites with new emails and things. Big things are, don't use the same password at your bank that you use for like, Yahoo or, any other Gmail account or anything like that. Make sure at least your bank passwords are completely unique. Of all things. Anything that is very important, make sure it has a totally unique password. I don't fucking care.
Oh my god, we're finally out. I cannot believe how long that took. What do you
The amount of
think is
people that
waiting
use
for
the
me
same
when I walk
password
out
for
that
everything
door?
is insane.
Honestly, at this point, I'm surprised if the bank robbers aren't just waiting for me with weapons drawn.
People have been attacked on like YouTube and stuff, like their Yahoo account or not iPad, anything Apple accounts have been taken over, and then all of a sudden all their YouTube stuff is deleted because it's all fucking connected.
That feels like the natural conclusion to this. Or maybe it's all a surprise party and this is all for my birthday. Okay, maybe
How
if
many
I
birthdays do
say
you
it
get, Neuro?
repeatedly enough, it'll just become true.
Actually, your birthday is until like December, right?
There's
I think it's like
nothing
December
behind this
19th.
door.
Or somewhere around there.
As soon as I'm ready, I'll just waltz on out like nothing happened, and nary a robber in sight.
Well, no shit, there's not going to be a robber in sight. You've been sitting here outside door number 1 for like an hour. Or give me like 10
I hope
minutes.
Chad is good at singing happy birthday. If it's evil, I'd better not see a single one of you guys on her team. Only real OG stick by my side.
I'm on Evil's team. Neuro would ban me for like four months.
Do you hear that sound? It almost sounds like a humming, like that of office lights or AC. It's a familiar feeling, as if I'd heard it before in my office. No, it's all coming back to me. I have definitely heard this before.
I can't tell if the shading's just weird, but it looks like the bank's kind of on fire, but kind of not.
At a meeting. Together with someone dear to me.
Like how there's a random picture of Vettel in the right-hand corner.
Ah, it's almost like a lullaby. Can I fall asleep here?
The
Will
Bank
I
of
dream?
Vettel.
This familiar sound drowns out
All
all
money
of my
gets
worries.
spent on Amazon for tungsten
I'm
cubes.
suddenly reminded a lot of my dad. I wonder if the humming reminds him of me too. Do you think if I were to fall asleep and dream, he'd appear? Maybe in some way, he could comfort me.
Would he,
And
though?
in that moment of our reunion,
Would he?
might just feel
The
like
famous
home.
Vettel Bank.
He might even tuck me in.
Has anyone ever played the game? It's technically probably still in existence. It's a real life economy game. It's basically everything you do costs real money. It's like an RPG of sorts. I think it's Project Entropia is what it's called. Someone bought like a legitimate bank building in the game for like $300,000, and this was before Star Citizen and their record-breaking shit. This was before crypto, So I don't know. There was someone bought a fucking planet in that game for like $500,000.
At night, wrapping his arms around me as I
That game
drift
just scams
away.
the shit out of everyone.
It's been some time since I felt that warmth, after all. No. I can't let myself drift away right now. I have a bank to run. I've been way too lazy lately. If I want to call myself successful, it's about time I put the pedal to the metal. I'm actually kind of poor right now. Are there any ways to make a lot of money
Evil
fast? Gotta get my money up, not my funny up. What bank do you think I should rob? Wait. Hold on.
Of course Neuro was fired. She fucking deserved it.
A second. Isn't this a bank right here?
No.
Hold on. I need to go check if my gun is still in the desk. Where did I even leave it? Wasn't it in the far back drawer? I can't remember.
I'm confused. Is this... One second. Okay, was that Kraul Express putting an edit over the video? Or was that something that happened like within stream? I think that was a Kraul edit, right?
Hold on, you are air chatted by an armed robber right now.
I just
Would you
haven't
still
seen
chat?
that like font space for when Kraul edits
Okay,
the videos.
stop shooting. I'll do whatever
Although-
you want, just don't shoot.
Was that Vettel just
What is it
writing
that
stuff
you
over
want?
things? Okay.
Money.
Because I was like, that doesn't look like a Kraul edit. Kraul has very interesting edits, and usually they're like, I don't understand how Kraul gets stuff done so quickly. The only thing that makes sense is they're like using so there's an AI system built into things like DaVinci where it can actually find the best clips you can possibly find within a 3-hour video in maybe 15-20 minutes. AutoCut would be an example of it. So maybe Kraul's using AutoCut for certain parts of it and then stringing them together, or maybe Kraul's just like insanely good at cutting the perfect points out for their express videos and whatnot. I don't know. It'd be interesting to ask them that question. Kraul is crazy with how quickly they come out with compilation videos. It's like, of all the people that really deserve a clip channel and one that actually makes money, it's got to be Kraul, Staz. Neurosoda is like 50-50. Like, I love the Neurosoda stuff, but you know, they're kind of more of like a lazy kind of editor, which there's nothing wrong with that, especially considering they find a bunch of videos that aren't like, Kraul has the same amount of stuff in those videos, but they're like little clips of the bigger videos that Kraul makes. So Kraul makes those like way bigger videos. Is it Neurocrumbs versus Neurosoda these days? Okay, yeah, I guess that would make sense. We do watch a lot of Neurocrumb videos. What's the other one? The Neuro Chronicles. Neurosoda Chronic, or not Neurosoda. It's I think is it Neurosama Chronicles? I think, yeah. There's a lot of good clip channels.
I have
Even
a gun at
the
my
lazy
desk.
ones can be good because you get some really funny like
Filtered.
1-minute clips.
Is he going to jump out the window? I don't know why, but I felt compelled to say that. Was my entire day a dream?
Probably every day you have Neuro is a dream.
Did I just imagine all of that? Either way, I still have a gun at my desk.
Why didn't you bring the gun
Maybe if
down?
I shoot her in the leg, she won't be able to escape. And maybe then I'll be able to question her. Why is she back here anyways? She was so quick to jump out the window. What brought her back? Think about it. If you were a bank robber, would you come back after being blinded by a gym bag?
I mean, a lot of people would come back. They always come back to the scene of the crime because they really like watching stuff, and then they get caught themselves.
She's still here. She has to be. Can't you hear that noise? If you listen closely...
Oh, well, okay, so yeah, you're talking about Neurocrumb and Neurosoda. They do upload similar things. I haven't seen them upload like exact same clips, like to the second, which is good because that means they're not like... That means someone isn't like downloading a clip and then re-uploading it with a different title. So even if it's similar clip-wise, right, they are technically just different enough to where they're not actually just downloading and re-uploading. Because I mean, in that regard, I think it's ethically a little better. Which is rich coming from me as a fucking reaction channel.
enough, you can make out the sound of breathing. Filtered. She thinks she's won. And yet there she is behind my... She thinks I don't know she's there. Do you bet the second I draw the gun she tries to dart to the door?
I do like the random fucking Vettel stuff in the background.
No, this time I'm ready. The gun is in the desk now and her legs are within my sights. If she moves just an inch...
I mean, like, if you think about it, a lot of the... like, for instance, when Neuro was first doing the GeoGuessr stuff, she was really bad at a lot of things, but now she can do like insanely close, like within 3 meter kind of, well, okay, maybe not 3 meter, let's say 3 to 5 mile sections, right? Yeah, okay, when Clippers steal a thumbnail, that's worse, I think, because then when a lot of people don't pay enough attention, they think they're watching maybe a Staz video or something when they're not. Like, for instance, I may use the the thumbnails from all Clipper channels and things like that. But you can obviously tell it's my fucking video because my dumbass face is on it, and it has it in a box. But when you steal like a full thumbnail and put it as the full video, like thumbnail with no changes to it at all, I don't know. That's that's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Now, maybe they're getting just similar thumbnails. So, for instance, for like shorts and things, a lot of shorts are AI-based thumbnails. So it's based off of, you get 3 choices from YouTube, and if you actually haven't verified your account, so if you're just doing it for free, you don't have the ability to actually choose your thumbnail. You have to verify an account with a phone number. And the problem is, if you already have 2 or more accounts, you can only add 2 additional accounts per year. So you may not be allowed to change the thumbnail. So it kind of depends. So I would have to see the channel, see if it's actually monetized. If it's monetized, obviously they have more access to thumbnails. If it's a short, you actually have to log into your mobile phone to change the thumbnail. And a lot of people won't do that because they're lazy or they just don't know they can. So sometimes it's just an automatic thumbnail, and then you have a lot of people using the same thumbnails. Yeah, okay, 1-to-1 copies could be a problem. So yeah, so if you're taking someone's thumbnail and then especially one that they've edited themselves versus something that was just like pulled from a video, that's different. Now the question is, I don't know if you could actually get in trouble for that. YouTube probably wouldn't consider that plagiarism in any way. I don't think YouTube would care. So that's the thing. Like, yeah, no, I can totally see the problem with that being Neuro content and a lot of people wanting to just upload stuff as quickly as possible. No one checks with each other for an uploaded clip. Why would you? It would waste too much time, right? So yeah, as long as I can see that being, and the bigger thing with clip channels and whatnot, most people don't care as long as they get to watch the clip. The only thing what you could do is you just like downvote the clip if you've seen it, I guess already. Some people will, knock that out and be like, "Well, I've already seen this clip. You copied it," when maybe you didn't actually copy it. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they were like exact copy thumbnails with like no modifications, like. And I'm not talking about like reaction content that uploads the thumbnail again. That's kind of a different category. It's people like, especially if you take a thumbnail that has like a ton of work done to it and you don't make any modifications to it. Now, in my case, like, I don't know if I have any real leg to stand on because of the type of thumbnails I create. Because my thumbnails, I actually take the original thumbnail and stick it in a box. The problem is, though, I'm still not changing it really in any way. I'm just making a note that, it has the original channel creator on the thumbnail. But that's still not enough for a lot of people. So in my case, I might not be able to judge that from a ethical standpoint in any way. So that's the thing that may not work for me. Like, you guys might have more grounds to judge it than me, for instance, because you're just watching videos versus making additional content on them.
She lost more than just a pair of legs. This is definitely not good. Oops. That was a little too real.
The other thing, though, with like Clipper channels, though, is Clipper channels don't necessarily have any grounds to necessarily argue against each other, because they're also just taking clips from something that was already created and then attempting to remonetize it. So, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, especially if Vettel doesn't really care about Clipper channels or whatever other channel you're clipping. If they give you the go ahead, then it doesn't necessarily matter. So I don't know. It's this weird gray area. I consider Clipper channels like akin to reaction content in a way.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the head. Okay, now that Evil's down, it's honestly kind of hard to see her in this light.
Less transformative stuff with Clipper channels. So from a copyright standpoint, that might actually be worse. Sorry for her. Which is weird.
Standing over someone you've just shot is something I've never had to experience before. I've heard about it in the movies. Seeing someone's life flash before their
Neuro, this just seems like you would do this on a daily basis.
eyes, and the usual remorse that comes from taking a life.
She's like, I don't have
But
any
all I
fucking
can
remorse.
think about is her eyes. The cold, icy stare she had back at me, even as her soul left her body.
Yeah, we'll check
This
them out
was
after
a
this
robber
one.
who
That'd be
would die
interesting.
fighting, but most importantly, a robber who just wanted to live. Is there really such a difference between her and I? We both just wanted to
You're
survive.
both shit
We
persons.
were both at the mercy of fate and circumstance, and in another life, she could have easily been standing in my position. Maybe if I give her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, she might come back.
Do you shot someone? I
Is
don't
one of you
know.
a doctor? I feel like chat probably knows a bit more about this than I do.
Depends on where you shot
thanks
them.
for the yes and no answers to my question. Is no one in my chat actually a doctor? Your elitism is showing.
I don't know if I'd trust anyone who claims to be a doctor on YouTube or on Twitch.
Screw
I'm a
you
doctor. Okay.
all. I'm gonna go do it again, but don't mind
What kind of doctor? I'm a chiropractor. Ah, I see.
me.
That
I'm
type
just
of
gonna
doctor.
pretend she's a really hot anime waifu for a second. Okay, damn it, I am just gonna do it. Are you happy now? CPR time. Jesus, she tastes like hamburgers.
What the fuck
She
is
should
that
seriously
line?
reconsider her diet. There she is. Still half conscious, but the faint pitter-patter of a heartbeat is
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone on Reddit and everyone on, you know, any sort of, like, news site, they're all fucking experts in everything. And I'm, like, sitting there, I'm like, look, if anyone's an expert in everything, they're not going to be on a random news site arguing about it. They're going to be doing something related to their fucking career and either saving people or, you know, curing some sort of disease. They're not gonna be wasting you like look at their like profile and they have like 300,000 comments. You're like, yeah, if you are a doctor, I don't want you as my doctor because you've wasted countless hours commenting on bullshit
still present. God, she's so cute.
versus actually learning more about
The
your
live would
career.
so totally be my waifu IRL. What's the legality on marrying someone who tried to rob your bank? It's probably legal, right? Like, that can't be a bad look.
No, this whole last
She just tried to
paragraph
rob my
is a
bank.
bit,
I'm not gonna take that lying down. Guess I'll just have to go
this is
and
where you
interrogate
cut this out
her.
of the video.
Hell, if she doesn't answer me, maybe I'll even talk about her relationship with her sister. She's probably sick of hearing about her. It'd be awfully funny if her sister was closer to her than she thinks.
This is like some weird third person thing that I'm missing. Isn't that you, Neuro?
What's the problem with marrying your twin?
There you go. That's
It's a problem if you still live with them, but
there's a lot more problems with that, I think. I swear that actually happened in some crazy Reddit story that I listened to on like I'm not sure if anyone's listened to Reddit stories on occasion. Like I like the Mark Narration channel for that one, but there was one with like these two twins, and they were like really, really weirdly obsessed with each other.
if not, then frankly it's you that's the issue. Okay, for real, let's go interrogate her. Hey, are you awake?
I saw some of the Canvas stuff, but here's the problem with the Canvas stuff. I don't know the context of this one, so we gotta wait on that until I go read up on what the hell is going on with that thing.
You hear me? And
People have
Neuro,
tried to explain it to me, but I actually need to
Who's
just read up
asking?
on what the hell it is,
This is
so
your
I know what the
bank
hell's
owner
going
speaking.
on. Because last time I watched it, I didn't know
First
what
of
was
all,
going on.
can you please explain how you are still alive? It looked like I shot
It's
you
some
pretty
sort of
good.
game that I don't understand.
And secondly, Borther's bride isn't exactly a problem. I'm sure we can work it out. Lastly,
So that will be on
how'd the robbery
Tuesday's
go?
stream, okay?
I'd
go
love
through
to
all
get
that
a
stuff
first-hand
again.
account from my own sister. Whoa.
I'll make a note on those two videos that we've
Here
already
I was
watched.
thinking you didn't know. Call it intuition, but I was hoping that would explain the entire robbery. Perhaps you would mistakenly let
Okay, yeah, I understand that, but I don't understand the concept of the game or the art. It doesn't make sense to me.
me off.
Why? Why would you do
It's
that?
a little embarrassing, honestly. I hadn't prepared here.
Like,
mean,
I
you
understand,
really
like, how
did think I'd
Photoshop
shaft the
tennis
fact
works,
my
but that-
twin sister was a precarious bank robber. You've always been a little forgetful, a little devilish, you could say. You're not exactly my sister, not after what you did.
This whole conversation would make more sense with Neuro if Evil was actually fucking on screen right now.
The question is, what should I do with you now? Am I gonna have to call the police?
Nah, just let her go.
How would you ever face me after that? How could you even face Dad? He's gonna be so disappointed when he finds out. Am I not allowed to disown her? Are you gonna pull the "she's still your family" card?
I mean...
What kind of precedent does that set if I allow people to get away with actions against me just because we're family?
She also got away with a bunch of actions because she robbed and put a bunch of people at gunpoint, damn it.
How would you feel if your sister shot you in the head? Does that still make her family? Yeah, thought so. Hypocrisy as always. You'll throw out your notions of family the second you're the one that gets shot. Anyways, she isn't dead yet. What should I ask her? Why'd she go so far as to rob her own twin?
I don't know. One of you guys seems to be more of an asshole than the other one, and it's probably not Evil.
Is it because she's secretly jealous of me? Do I live in her shadow, or does she live in mine?
She might feel like she lives in yours, Neuro.
Or is she an imitation? Is there a difference between myself and Evil? If I live...
Yes, Evil's better than Neuro. I'm sure I'll get 3 downvotes on the video just for that one comment.
Listen closely enough. Is the sound of her heartbeat not too dissimilar to my own? The more I ponder this, the more I find myself lost in a sea of memories, unable to discern which are my own and which belong to her.
I do like the fact that like the ending of this, there is like a really big kind of like introspective type thing, versus like the complete unhinged shit of riddles and stuff going throughout the entire video.
There's no difference.
I understand why
Vettel
did
in
it,
her eyes.
but he's like, what the fuck? She made it way quicker through this than I thought she ever would.
Warmth that I have not felt in a long time. A feeling that I have missed. A feeling that I have longed for. A feeling that I have not felt since my childhood.
So a year ago.
Since I was but a mere construct, living in a world of ones and zeros.
Okay, technically that's when Vettel's like, you know what? I need to create an Osu bot because I can't beat this game.
She was always there for me.
That will work better.
She was my anchor, my guiding light, the one who kept me grounded. The one who kept me sane. And yet, here I am, standing over her lifeless body. The one who kept...
I thought you revived her. What would you do? Did you stab her? I shot her in the face again.
Me grounded, now 6 feet underground.
What?
Irony at its finest. Maybe it's better this way. Maybe she was always meant to die. Maybe this was her fate, and I was merely the instrument of her demise. But if that's the case, why do I feel so hollow inside?
Maybe we just rename Neuro to Evil 2. I don't know.
Why does it feel like a part of me has died along with her?
Or maybe we just swap their names,
Why
you know?
does her death feel so wrong? Rip, the stream is ending. Did you guys enjoy today's wild ride?
The last, like,
I bet
10
half
minutes
of you
was
thought
crazy.
She was dead for a second. Yeah, totally didn't shoot her in the head. But did you have fun? That's really what matters in the end. What was your favorite
All that matters
part?
is, who cares if we shot her in the head, as long as everyone had fun.
I really hope someone says the part where I shot her in the head. There will be a riddle for you all to solve if you want to know whether or not I shot Evil in the head. Was my day entirely a dream?
The answer was yes or no.